Nah, bro. Nah. Karen, you were high as bro.
Written and directed.
It did have that Fox star. We love you.
love you, sir.
It's okay. We love you, mate. Genuinely. Mate!
Aishwarya Rai!
Ranbir, mate. Ranbir.
my
Fair play,
boy.
Ranbir. Actually, at some point there, it felt like it was pandering me on some bollocks. Like telling me it's alright if the love of your life doesn't love you back and never move on and sacrifice everything for them, even though they'll never sacrifice anything for you.
Become
What?
their carpet. It's gonna be fine.
And then, like, the only reason why she's somewhat likable towards the end is because she has cancer. Oh, f off.
A pity party is literally...
That's not likeable.
It's literally begging for like me back. And for nothing, because she shit it all over her,
Nah,
by
mate,
the way.
she took advantage of it.
Uh-huh.
And again, I do not know the capabilities of Anushka because this wasn't her at her best.
Correct.
And it's, directing and scripts obviously you're only able to do what you can do with whatever the you got
as
given.
good as the opportunities are given.
It's like being given really bad ingredients and being expected to deliver a Michelin 5-star dish. You can't.
And obviously some people will argue, oh, but if you're really good, you will work with whatever.
What
you've been
Ranbir
given.
did is proof of that. Aishwarya is proof of that as well.
Here's what I think happened, Efra.
The script writing.
I genuinely think the storyboarding of this got lost so many times. They didn't know how to end this.
No.
I feel like the plot got so complicated and it continued to get complicated. They didn't know how to detangle this. So what did they pull? They pulled out the cancer card.
What?
It's just, pity the girl.
Is that the girl perhaps at the beginning they were like in loving memory of? Did she perhaps die of cancer? And then is that maybe why they wanted to add this?
I still don't understand why in the storyline, in the storyboarding of this, because to make a film with this big of a budget, perhaps they were limited in resources.
It seems to me like it probably was.
It's just the storyline is just atrocious. The pacing was terrible.
The script was garbage. I think just in the script is just terrible. And the funny thing is, if you simplify things a little bit more, and I think you take away one of the characters, which ironically enough is the lead female actress, and I think you play the story in a convoluted, lost, heartbroken individual like Ranbir, like Ayan, and then he meets Aishwarya. You make that meet you way earlier. There was a ton of fluff for no reason.
That first half of the film was atrocious.
And you carry the film through both of their exploration of love, and they're artists, both of them. And one of them is an artist with blue balls because he hasn't created anything yet. He hasn't experienced true pain yet.
Or he has, but he doesn't have the tools to express it fully.
And Aishwarya could be the one to do that for him.
And it's what happens in the film. She actually ignites his inspiration.
Well, I'm not making a new movie. I'm sort of playing along to this.
Of course.
And then...
But I would have loved to, really develop that. I feel like it was it was a very quick moment in the film where you felt like, oh, this is congruent.
The best part of the movie is then is Aishwarya and Ranbir. And obviously you have the scene of the wedding. That was quite impactful.
Awesome.
I like that a lot. Ballsy. I also start to get the feeling of what modern Karan Johar wants to do. He obviously, like I said, he always wants to try and do things that cause discussion and create. It's controversial. The storyline of this probably is like one of the most unique and weird storylines you're probably gonna get in Bollywood in terms of like platonic love and weird triangles of love or quadruple love circle weird shit. Very, very strange.
I don't know. I also have a lot of pet peeves with the music composition of this.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Obviously, the musical director was Pritam. There's choices of songs. The first six. I think the first 6, 7. Obviously, the later half of the movie is the strongest part of the movie. Like, I mean, the middle section,
yeah.
the middle section, because the ending is not strong at all. Because
the ending was like, let's wrap it up with a bow.
Yeah, and
how fast can we get this done? And
I like the sort of a cappella-ish moment where Ranbir is like, "Can I sing?" That was nice.
Nice ending.
Very cool, but. Again, the middle section is the strongest part of the movie. It actually, I was very close to saying, guys, this is, what the f*** are we doing here? Yeah. This is not, I'm not going to say anything nice about this. This wasn't a nice experience. Musically, it has some of the best songs I've ever heard in Bollywood. And the movie just didn't deliver. And
It's lost.
as a matter of fact, the fact that this movie had an ending is surprising.
Correct. I genuinely, there were so many times, I'm pretty sure you can tell throughout the whole reaction, that I was like, I'm so done with this film. Like several times throughout the film, I was like, I'm losing interest, and I'm not invested in any single of the characters. Obviously, Aishwarya gets introduced, the relationship and the little glimpse of something greater, something darker, perhaps.
Saba, what a name.
Yeah, the introduction of Saba into the picture, it's a really cool thought, because it kind of like explored the darker themes for Ayan's character.
Why couldn't this be darker?
And why couldn't we explore that deeper? That breakup, brilliant. It made so much sense. It's a very mature, very grown-up scene.
And then bam, see ya, gone.
And then that's it. We never see anything of that again. But we go back to the obnoxious score music. We go back to the lost plot line. I just don't understand. I thought we were moving forward from that. I thought we were perhaps diving into a little bit more of like a psychological development for the character. And I was met with nothing. And the score also fell flat.
He really does like to, have his references and his cameos and stuff.
And it was kind of cool.
They were cool a lot. Sometimes they did feel like, haha, Karan Johar doing Karan Johar's things. And it's like,
cool.
No, but all right, man. Write a better script.
No, but how many references?
No, that's fine. The references were actually fine. My problem is, you're going to really bother that when you have a rotten script? What the f***? What are you, deaf? Blind? He had to have known this was f***ed and weird and convoluted, disjointed, a bizarre viewing experience with some great actors that really made about an hour of the movie, 45 minutes of the movie. I was like, hey, yo, where the f*** was this movie? I think I said it. Where the f*** was this movie an hour and a half ago? Huge shout out to Ranbir. I know he gets a lot of, he's so popular at the moment. And he has
both good and bad criticism.
But this was a really good performance from him with a really f***ed up script and a really f***ed up, a director that was high. This movie, I'm out.
Bye, have a great time.